Hello patrons, today we're going to talk about the payroll plan. That is for people who work, and I know that you don't work, but you might know somebody who does, so it might be helpful for you to give them some little hints. But for those of you who do work, this is for you. I talk about it on Fridays, almost every Friday. Sometimes I forget and I apologize, but this is going to be for you to go back and look at over and over again. How do you work as a payroll person? How do you do this system? Here's how. Every morning, you're going to do your morning routine. You're going to do your paper routine, and possibly part of your laundry routine. Depends on your environment. You might not be able, like I can't leave wet clothes in the washer all day. They'll get sour in Florida. Where I live, they will. So maybe you can't do that, maybe you can. You don't want to leave a dryer running when you're not home for fire safety. So you may or may not be able to start your laundry in the morning. And you're going to get your kids up and put them through their morning routine, and then you're going to leave the home on time, actually a little bit early, so you can enjoy your free time driving to work. And when you get to the office, you have time to get a cup of coffee, to say hello to people, to get situated for the day and feel like you're in control. At the end of the day, clean your desk, leave, and look forward to your time riding home. Listen to a book on tape, whatever. The thing that I've said many, many times is we don't get in the car without our makeup on, without our clothes on properly, without everything we need. We've got our lunch if we're going to take it. All that is ready so that you're not thinking about those things. Oh, where am I going to go for lunch today because I forgot to bring my lunch? Let me put my lipstick on here at the light, or my mascara. That's not happening. Makeup goes on at home, hair is done, clothes are on, lunch is packed, you're ready, you're organized. So that you can enjoy this time, because you don't get free time other than this time. This and your lunch hour and your breaks. And sometimes you know how those go. I try not to eat on my lunch hour at work. I try not to. No, that's not true. I love to eat on my lunch hour at work. I try not to eat at my desk when I worked. I would try not to eat at my desk. But sometimes I did, and sometimes it's inevitable, and you've got a big project at work or whatever. Hopefully that's not the case. And hopefully on your breaks you can take a little 15-minute walk or something like that. Okay, so we've got the general layout. Get up in the morning, do your morning routine, go to work, come home. What do we do when we come home? Oh, I forgot to tell you, you've got to do a clutter check in the morning, a real quick clutter check, just to make sure that everything is the way it was when you went to bed or after you did your last clutter check. If there's anything laying out, that gets put away. So you need to make sure you work these into your time in the morning. So it takes 30 minutes to do your morning routine, but you may need a little extra time for some other things you want to do, maybe an extra 15 minutes, and then your children's time. That's important. Okay, now we're going to work on coming back from work. So when you come back from work, the first thing you're going to do is start supper. Or if supper is in the crock pot, that's fine. You're going to go straight into 10 minutes of basic weekly home blessing hour. The weekly home blessing hour, it's a basic weekly plan item. It's actually the Monday item for those people who stay at home all week, but you're not an at-home homemaker, you're a payroll homemaker. So you're going to do one part. You're going to dust. 10 minutes, dust. Then go back, finish making dinner, serve dinner, after dinner routine, clutter check, take your bath or shower, get your face done, get your clothes taken care of for the next day. Maybe now's a good time to get your lunch prepared for the next day. Maybe you take leftovers, or you make a sandwich, or you take a frozen dinner, get it all ready to go. And your kids' things too, so you don't have to do that in the morning. If you're a morning person, still do it then. Do it after work, after dinner. I'm a morning person, but it always worked better in the morning not to have that extra pressure. Okay, and then you're going to put your kids through their before bed routine. We're going to do another clutter check. If you have little kids with baby toys, you're going to have to do a baby toy check, a toy check, just to make sure all the toys are put away. But your kids, if you're working, aren't home most of the day, just like you're not home most of the day. So you're going to not have to do 4 clutter checks, 3 clutter checks a day, and 4 baby checks or 4 toy checks a day. You're just going to do the one, okay, that one right before bed. And 2, maybe 3 clutter checks, depends on how messy you are. All right, then we're going to have some time to ourselves after the kids are in bed, and then you're going to do the before bed routine, the rest of your before bed routine, including making sure the kitchen looks good. You're going to go take care of your oral care, brush your teeth, floss your teeth, and then go to bed, and you're ready for the next day. So that's your that's your basic plan. Monday, you're going to dust. Tuesday, you're going to clean the glass. Wednesday, you're going to empty the little garbage cans. Thursday, you're going to vacuum. Friday, you're going to mop. These are all the little 10-minute jobs in the weekly home blessing hour. Saturday, you're going to strip the beds instead of make them and wash the sheets and put them back on. Saturday is your family fun day, but there's some things we have to do. So the basic weekly plans that we talk about, the weekly home blessing hour, we've taken care of that. Free day, we've taken care of that with our back and forth to work. Planning and desk day. I'm going to suggest that you do planning and desk day on Sunday afternoon when it's nice and quiet, but that might not be the best time for you. Planning and desk day might be something that you're able to do on your lunch hour. If you enjoy it, if you don't enjoy it, don't do it. Maybe you can do bits of it on your breaks. Maybe you can do it in the evenings in the middle of the week. I prefer you to do it on the weekend in a lump sum. Just get it done. Get your week all planned out. Get your groceries all planned out. Make sure your budget is in check. Make sure your checking account is balanced. And make sure you have what did I leave out? Your food. Okay, we've taken care of groceries, grocery list, budget, finances, pay your bills, and plan in your planner. Okay, that's all done. That's kind of Sunday afternoon. Some people do it late Saturday afternoon, whatever works for you. Then Thursday is errand day, so maybe that's when you pick up your groceries on the way home. You just drive through, they put them in the trunk, and you come home, okay? Or you have them delivered. You don't have time to go to the grocery store when you're doing a full-time job. And you don't want to waste your Saturday on it, or your Sunday. All right, Friday is car and purse day. You can get that done on your lunch hour so that when you come home, you have more time with your family, and then you can have a date night with your husband, whether it be at home or out, depending on what our circumstances are. That's your date night. And then Saturday is family fun day. So on Saturday, you're going to do 1 hour of zone work. Those 4 15-minute units that the at-home homemakers do, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you're going to combine them and do them in 1 hour on Saturday. If you've chosen to do a project instead of a zone, you're going to be working 2 hours on Saturday. I know. You can kick it down to 1 if you want to. It'll just take you twice as long, but it'll still get done, and that's important because I don't want you spending. If you did 2 hours of zone, 1 hour of zone, and 2 hours of planning, project, that's 3 hours. So if you got up at 7, maybe that's a good time for you. You got ready to do everything by 8, 9, 10, 11. You could, with the kids added in there, you could probably get it all done by 12 and then enjoy the rest of your day. That's definitely a possibility. Then on Sunday, it is Renew Your Spirit Day. This is a very important time. This is a rest day. This is a worship day. So make sure you have that in your plan. Okay, that's how to do the payroll plan. I hope that this is good for you. There are going to be some little things I didn't mention, like when are you going to do your laundry? If you can't do them in the morning, then you're going to do your clothes in the evening, or you're going to do them a little bit during the week, or you're going to delegate it to your kids. You can also delegate weekly home blessing hour to your children. You just have to inspect what you expect. And then you're going to have some more laundry that happens on Saturday to finish it up. And you have to put it away, okay? Also on errand day, you may have things in the trunk when you're on errand day that you need to drop by the Goodwill or whatever other charity shop you're going to. So you have to plan that out. That's why this planner is so, so important. All right, that's planning for you. I hope that it works. Oh, I know it works. I hope that you work it. And I hope you remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.